Hey. Feels good to be back and recording videos again. Um, so I have come to show you how to create this makeup look. And it's featuring the one and only, the beautiful Missy Lynn's Eyeshadow and Baked Highlighter Palette by BH Cosmetics. And this palette is absolutely beautiful. She really put a lot of thought and just a lot of thought and dedication into this palette, because all of the colors in the palette really play well together. And I didn't use anything else but this palette to create this look. And if you guys, frequent my page, you guys already know that I tend to use some of my Makeup Geek shadows and some of my MAC shadows, and then back and forth. I'm always back and forth no matter what palette I'm using. Even if I'm using my Morphe Jacqueline Favorites palette, I always tend to go to another palette for like a transition color or for a crease color or something of that nature. I always tend to gravitate towards a different palette. But I told myself that I wanted to just use this palette and this palette alone for this look, just to challenge myself to see if I can just stick to one palette as opposed to gravitating towards something else. So I'm going to show you the colors, and this palette is absolutely gorgeous. When you see pictures of it, it doesn't know justice, because when you see pictures, you feel like the eyeshadow pans are small, but these eyeshadow pans are really big, bigger than I thought they were going to be. So when you get it, it's going to be packaged in like bubble wrap, and then it's going to be sealed, so you have to break the seals or whatever. And then there's this little flap. But the one thing I would have liked, because on a lot of BH Cosmetics palettes, they have this clear film or clear whatever this is, plastic, and it actually stays on top. Now I wish she would have made this stay, like created it into the palette so that the shadows don't get on the border or the mirror. So that's the only thing I don't like. I'm going to try my best to keep this stuck on here. I might have to add a little bit more tape. But anyways, when you get it, it's going to be packaged up or whatever. You're going to love, I love the packaging. I loved it. She has a whole bunch of stuff on the back. I'm not going to actually read it. When you get yours, you can take the time out to read it. I read it already. It's basically just a synopsis of how she created the palette and how she picked the colors and just that much. Actually, this palette is actually sold out, but they do have it on pre-order right now at the price of $11.95, I believe. And you can pre-order it, and once they get it in, they're going to ship it to you. Once the pre-order is done, it's going to go up to like $14.95 or something like that. And then, that's going to be the regular price, until whenever. But if I were you, I would go over to BH Cosmetics right now and just go ahead and purchase this for the $11.95, and then you can get two for the $11.95, and you won't feel as bad as opposed to you paying $14 or whatever. So I don't know what I was saying, but anyways, when you open the palette, it comes with the mirror, which is a nice touch, because if you're on the go and you want to take this palette with you, that's good. You can pop it open and you can just, apply your colors, look in this mirror, and it's, pretty simple. Pretty good, I mean. So she has a little quote that says, "Start with confidence, finish with success." And that is so cute. I love that quote, because in everything you do, you need to have confidence in yourself to believe, you have to believe in yourself that you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. So I love that quote from her. You always want to be successful in the things that you put your mind to. So it really ties well together. So when you get the palette, there are 6 shadows. There is a creamy beige kind of shadow with some pink undertones in it. It's really pretty. This color here is totally not what you see, because I used that on my lid, and it came out lighter than I expected. I actually thought it was going to be really dark, but I actually love the way it came out. Then you have a dark brown shadow, which you can use for your outer V or your crease color. And then you have a light brown shade, which I use for my crease or my transition color. I use this. And then you have a light purple, and then you have a dark purple. I use both of these purples in my crease, and I am absolutely loving this look that it gave me. It is really it's just a beautiful look, and these are all of my favorite colors. Like, I love purples, I love golds, and I just love them on my skin tone. Not saying that this isn't going to work on anyone else's skin tone, because it definitely will. But and then she has two baked, oh my god, bronzers. These bronzers are amazing. Now, I hope you guys can see this, because this bronzer is beautiful. I use this one. This is more of a rose gold bronzer. This one is a rose gold bronzer. So she has a rose gold shade, and this is the bronzer that I use. And then she has a golden bronzer. And when I say these bronzers are beautiful, like, they're beautiful. When I first put it on, I was just like, simply beautiful bronzers. I don't want to make this a review video, because I don't know, I guess it is kind of a first impressions, I should say. This is definitely a first impressions video. I absolutely love this palette, and if you don't have it, you better go out and get it, because it is a must-have in your collection. I am absolutely so proud of Missy Lynn. I have been following her for a very long time, and you know, I just really, all of the YouTube gurus that I watch, I am so happy for them, like genuinely happy for them, because I just see the success that they have endured, and it's amazing. It's just amazing. It just shows you how dedication, hard work, and just applying yourself to something that you love really gets you far. So that's something to think about. Just apply yourself, stay dedicated, and push yourself harder than you ever pushed yourself before. That's kind of a little thing to myself, because I'm trying to dedicate myself to the things that I really, really love in life, and push myself a little harder than I've ever pushed myself before. So yeah, if you guys don't have this palette, go ahead and get on that pre-order list and put your order in for this palette, so that you can get it when they do receive them back again. And I hope you guys love this tutorial, because I really did have fun creating this look, even though I got interrupted a billion times. It's like every time you're not doing anything, no one calls you, no one texts you, no one wants to talk to you. But as soon as you get busy, or you want to record a video, your phone just go off the hook. And it's just, it really pisses me off. I was a little upset in this video. I'm like, damn! But anyways, on to the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, share this video with everyone in the world, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in a minute. I'm actually having a haul video, makeup, a whole bunch of shit. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye. Hey guys, so I started off with my eyebrows, and I am using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony. And right now I'm just going to fill in my brows really, really quickly. Nothing special. You guys seen it a million times before, so I didn't think that I needed to slow down. Soon I will be doing an in-depth eyebrow tutorial for you guys as soon as I get my Canon camera. Now I'm going in with my NYX concealer in the shade Nutmeg, and this I'm using to just carve out my eyebrows so that they can look like they were just freshly waxed. Everyone wants that fresh wax look. Make sure to blend, 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 ladies. And now I am using my Urban Decay primer in the shade Eden, and I am like really, really sad, because I really, really love this primer, and I just might as well just go out and buy. And now for the feature presentation, the Missy Lynn Baked Eyeshadow in Highlight Palette. I am going in with all of these shades. I did not transition into any other palettes while creating this look. I used all of her shades in this palette. And right now for my transition color, I'm going to take that light brown shade and I'm going to use that for my transition. I really love this transition color. It really reminds me of my Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek, and that is the eyeshadow transition that I tend to gravitate towards, and I'm happy that she had something in the palette that is similar to it. So now I'm going to take that dark brown shade, and I'm also going to be placing that more so in the crease than I did with the light brown shade. This is to carve out my crease so that it can look a little bit deeper. And now I'm going in with that the lightest purple shade that she has in her palette, and I'm also going to be placing that in my crease just like I did with the dark brown shadow, just to give it a little bit more depth and definition. Now I'm going to be taking that really dark purple eyeshadow, and I am going to be using one of my Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow brushes, and this is an angled crease brush, and I'm using the tip of that brush to get that dark purple shadow directly in my crease so that it can be nice and deep. And as you can see, it deepened up my crease a lot. Just be very precise in where you place the darker colors if you want your crease to look deep and just precise. Just be very careful. And now I'm just taking a blending brush and just blending those colors together so that I won't have any harsh lines. And now from that palette, for my eyeshadow color, I am actually using that golden shade that she has in her palette, and honestly the payoff is totally different from what you see in the palette. I love the golden shade. I thought it was going to be a bit darker, as I said in the beginning of the video, but it is really a nice golden shade. And for my outer V, I'm just using that dark brown shade just to give it a little bit more definition on the outer V. And for my tear duct, I am going to be using that light creamy looking color for my highlight. She was saying that she usually uses it for her like bronzer highlight or whatever, but it's a little bit too light for me, so I would rather use it in my tear ducts. So for liner, I'm going in with my Inglot Gel Liner number 77. It is my all-time favorite gel liner. I love this liner. You can't go wrong with it. Like I always say, if you don't have it, you better go out and get it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. And of course, I had to mess up on my liner. You don't have a successful makeup look if you don't mess up somewhere. So for foundation and primer, I'm going with my Laura Mercier Smooth Finish foundation and primer. This is actually a sample size. I am absolutely in love with this foundation and primer. The primer is an illuminizing primer, and it is amazing. I love the primer. I'm going to be having another video come up right after this one with a haul video featuring these products. So you'll get a bit more information if you watch that video. I'll leave the link down below. Like I said, you don't have a successful video if you don't have a few F-ups. I was so like, oh, I didn't want to waste my product. So I'm glad that I have the little sample size bottles where I can just scoop it right back into the bottle, because that was a lot of product. And I'm just using my hands for the first time. I've never used my hands to apply my foundation, and I must say that I do like the application much better than using a brush. You have more control over where your foundation is placed, and it just gives you a more flawless look. I don't know if it's the warmth of your fingers that just allows the foundation to glide on into your skin much better. That's what I think it is. And for my highlight, I am using this Face Altier foundation. I'm not really sure about these foundations as of yet as far as what it does, but this is the 0 Plus. I will have more information in my haul video, so stay tuned for that video. And as you can see, I'm also using my fingers for my highlight, which I never use my fingers to do any of my makeup, but this is the first for me, and I must say I do love the way my foundation and my highlight turns out when I use my fingers. I guess it's the warmth in your fingers that allows everything to penetrate into the skin so flawlessly. And now I'm just taking a brush and I'm just blending out those harsh lines, making sure that everything is seamless and not looking all crazy and stuff. I don't want to look like I have a mask on, so make sure you blend out those harsh lines, ladies. Blending is the most important step in your makeup. You don't want to look like you have on a mask, so blend, blend, blend. Now I'm just taking a little bit of that Face Entier and I am highlighting the bridge of my nose, my forehead, Cupid's bow, and my chin. And now I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is also a sample. I sample everything that I am thinking of purchasing before I buy it because I want to know if I am going to like it. Now, I don't know if I had enough product of this Laura Mercier, but I did gravitate towards my CoverGirl translucent powder. Towards the ending, I did go ahead and put some of that on. I guess I didn't have enough because I felt a little creasing. I saw a little creasing in my foundation, in my highlight, And of course, I got video bombed by the hubby. Like I said, you can't have a successful video if you don't have a few F-ups, of course. To set my foundation, I am using the MAC Mineralized loose powder in the shade Dark Deep. I haven't used this loose powder in so long, so I just thought I'd just go ahead and take it out and start using it more often. So now I'm going to be using the Missy Lynn palette for my under eye. I'm using that dark purple shade to smoking up the eye a bit. And now for the bronzer, I'm using the rose gold bronzer that she has in this palette. And when I say these bronzers are super, super pigmented and just so beautiful, I mean that. Yes. This bronzer is absolutely beautiful. Guys, you have to go out and buy this palette. You have to get online right now. As you're watching this video, go online and buy this palette. I will leave the link down below so you guys can go out and buy this palette. So now moving on to blush, and I'm using my MAC blush in the shade Fever. This is my all-time favorite blush. I love this blush. I need more of it because when I wear it now, I'm going to be upset if I don't find it again. And now for my contour, I am just using the MAC eyeshadow in the shade Embark. Yes, I know, guys, I need to get into the stick foundation for my contour, but like I always say, I like these subtle contours over the dramatic contours, so I'm going to stick with my eyeshadow for as long as I feel comfortable. Now I'm just using that bronzer to highlight my Cupid's bow. And moving on to my lips, I'm using my NYX lip pencil in the shade, what is this? Prune, just to line those lips. And for my lipstick, I'm using my MAC lipstick Blankety. Every chocolate girl needs this lipstick. It is absolutely beautiful. I love Blankety. It's so pretty, especially paired with the lip gloss that I'm about to pair it with. And this is a MAC Cream Sheen Glass. Sorry guys. In the shade You Got It. You gotta go get it, and then you've got it. And I'm just dapping that on. I did not want to swipe it on. I'm just dapping it on because I didn't want any of my lipstick to come off. Dap your cream sheen glosses on, ladies. So, and now that is it for the look. I'm going to set my face with my Urban Decay setting spray in the shade, the All Nighter Urban Decay setting spray. And then you have it, ladies. Always set your face so your face can stay flawless throughout the day. I love you, gals. And the famous Missy Lynn quote is to start with confidence, finish with success. As you can see, I started with confidence and I finished with success. This look is awesome, guys. I love you guys, and stay tuned for that haul video. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and share with the world. See y'all guys in the next one. Mwah.